What are twin flames? Twin flames or twin souls are said to be the other half of our soul. We each have only one twin, and genuinely after being split apart, the two went their separate ways, incarnating over and over again together, human experience, before reuniting back together. They both have the task and polarity of balancing their female and male aspects, and ideally become more enlightened before reuniting with their twin flame. Twin flames are magnetically attracted to each other, and this union is of two whole and complete beings. And all other relationships throughout our lives are said to just be practice. Your twin soul is the one person that you feel connected to on every level: physical, mental, spiritual. Our twin flames are the yin to our yang, the sun to our moon, the light to our darkness. And they're also our mirrors in that they reflect back to us all of our hidden fears and shadows, but also our true inner beauty and strength. In this way, our twin flames open the door to tremendous emotional, psychological, and spiritual growth. In this current day, we're witnessing a lot of twin flames coming together to help the Earth's ascension process for the benefit of all. The purpose of twin flame relationships are to embody divine harmony and unconditional love. Time is an illusion. Our past lives and future lives are running together simultaneously in this now moment. The greatest love story ever told is the one that you have with your twin flame. In the beginning, we were created in God, Alpha and Omega, in an ovaled white fire spirit light. And God split the soul into two identical parts, twin flames, each with the identical soul blueprint, one carrying the male polarity and one carrying the female polarity. The Kai Chi is the symbol of the twin flames in love, spiraling in infinity. When two souls come together that are identical and can love each other in a loving and harmonious way and turn that love into a mission, it can wipe out all the negativity on the planet, because the power of love is the most powerful force in all of the universe. And when twin flames are united in love, that love energy goes out and heals anyone and everything. So the dark forces do whatever they can to prevent these types of unions from occurring. Often twin flames don't have enough self-mastery to maintain a healthy relationship. You've been trained to expect love to hurt. Why would that be? Why would you have to hurt in order to receive love when love is available for all at all times? The route to love is through the heart. So what is a soulmate? Soulmates are our soul family. The ones that we have many lifetimes of experiences with, who help us grow and evolve, create and dissipate karma. According to ancient wisdom, when the soul is born, we're descended from Source. It's created in our group, our monad, our soul family. These are our soulmates, and this is someone that you're close to at a soul level and with whom you've had many shared experiences in different lifetimes in various kinds of relationships. Siblings, parent-child, friends, as well as other romantic relationships. There's this deep bond that sets these people apart from almost any other people in your life. And we can have many soulmates throughout our lives, and they come to us to help us grow spiritually. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They are in each other all along. So ancient is the desire of one another which is implanted in us, reuniting our original nature, seeking to make one of two, and to heal the state of man. The concept of having a twin flame originated in Plato's mythic dialogue entitled The Symposium, which wrote that human beings originally had 2 faces, 4 arms, and 4 legs. Under the threat of being overpowered, the gods split them in half, creating the humans we see today. Hence, it is thought that we all have one twin soul in existence. Adam and Eve, Shiva and Shakti, Jesus and Magdalene, and Osiris and Isis are great examples of twin souls or twin flames. The very first words of the Hebrew Bible are Bereshit bara Elohim. The common literal translation is, in the beginning God creates. Elohim is a Hebrew word. The root El is Hebrew for God and is masculine. The feminine form of El is Eloah, which means goddess. Elohim is plural, thus meaning gods and goddesses, male and female. In contrast to the image of a bearded old man, God is established in the first 3 words of the Bible as containing both male and female. In the Bible, the angel that oversaw the creation of humanity is called Jehovah Elohim. Jehovah Elohim formed man from the dust of the earth. He blew into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. God created man in his own image. In the image of Elohim created he them. Male and female created he them. Though happy in its innocence, humanity is symbolized by Adam and Eve, in it to grow spiritually. So Eve was separated from the body of Adam. Jehovah Elohim took one of the ribs from Adam and closed up the flesh. Then Jehovah Elohim made Eve from the rib he had taken out of Adam. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of the man. This process of separation in the Bible was gradual. The human was divided into 2 sexes, male and female, so they may know themselves better. 2 aspects. Since that time, men and women have sought to reclaim their missing unity, which is the root of the craving for sexual connection. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother to find his wife, and they shall be of one flesh. Adam and Eve, as polarized entity, are represented in the ancient symbol of the caduceus. The symbol of the caduceus is in the ancient records of many cultures all over the world. The 2 serpents symbolize the masculine and feminine energy channels that wind up our spinal columns. They are energetic, not physical. On either side of this rod, the spinal column, are 2 serpents. Pingala is the masculine aspect, Adam, solar. Ida is the feminine aspect, Eve, lunar. Man is the active force, the reflection of God the Father. Woman as the receptive force, the reflection of God the Mother. And sex is the force that brings them together. These are the 3 forces that give rise to all of creation, and this is the foundation of the universal symbol of the Trinity. In the Gospel of Thomas, there are 2 very important keys of information that was written over 300 years after the time of Jesus. Verse 48, Jesus said, "If two make peace with each other in this one house, they will say to the mountain, 'Move away,' and the mountain will move away." Verse 106, Jesus said, "When you make the 2 one, you will become the sons of man. And when you say, 'Mountain, move away,' it will move away." Twin flames are extremely rare on this planet, but we're finding more and more twin flames are finding each other on this planet because of the acceleration of spiritual transformation that is taking place now on the planet. There is a closeness and similarity of spirit that is uncanny. Guidance is strong with these relationships, and usually one or both have a strong channel for communication with spirit. Their connection is telepathic, and hugging each other is like coming home for nourishment. The moment you meet your twin flame is the moment the earth beneath your feet begins to shift. When you meet your twin flame, you will suddenly get a sense that an immensely important person has just entered your life. All of a sudden, you get this overwhelming feeling that your life is going to change in a way that you're not even aware of yet, and yet you intuitively know that the changes will be great, greater than anything you've ever experienced, and breathtaking in their magnitude. I've been fortunate enough to have met my own twin flame, so I've already gone through the intense and transformative process of meeting my soul's mirror. And although I feel immense gratitude for the gift of being able to connect with my own twin flame, I am happy to say that it's not unique to us. You and your twin flame are of an identical frequency, the only two beings in the entire universe who are identical in that way. And any energy that's coming together and in between you will be stirred up and cleared out so that you can be brought together in love, in that exact same frequency that only you and your twin flame share. Our society is full of fear, ideas of shame and anger, conflict, jealousy, frustration, and many other low, heavy energies are widespread. All of this is released to be cleared when you and your twin flame meet, putting a stop to negative cycles. The issue is that this all happens on an energetic level, and many twin flames are unaware of what's going on. Therefore, what's really meant to be a beneficial process to lift the two up in higher vibration so you can join in harmony becomes a difficult challenge, but it can be changed quite easily. All you need is a little willingness to clear old karmic contracts, energy, etc. And then you can put down your baggage and move on with lightness and ease to a place of unconditional love with your twin flame. When twins get together, it's usually for the purpose of uplifting humanity in some way. This is their primary reason for finding each other, because through their union, a huge birthing of creative energy is released to be used for their growth and their mission. However, many attempts at reunion are unsuccessful because the individual people are not quite ready for the intensity of a twin flames union. It's more intense than any other union on the planet, and this intensity is on a soul level and not so much on the physical or even emotional bodies. Such a gift is not always received openly or even recognized by us on a conscious level. Sometimes we're at a point in our lives where we are simply not receptive to both ourselves and to our twin flame's presence due to stress, overwork, lifestyle habits, and negative thought patterns that lead to low self-esteem. Many people think they've met their twin because the attraction is so intense, but it's a karmic attraction, one of need or bodily desire rather than the divine love of twins. Your chances of meeting and staying with your twin depends on how evolved your soul is and how much of your baggage from this in past lives that you've been able to clear. The problem for many twin flame couples is that they don't realize that they're reenacting old stories that's actually meant to be released for good. The more you tune into your heart and use your internal guidance system to find that love and light, the more you'll strengthen your tie to your twin. It's in your power to change the course of your journey right now. The process of attention is about clearing what doesn't serve you, clearing out negativity so that you can rise up to a place of love where you're in a vibrational alignment with your twin flame and with the universe. Union won't ever happen until the twin flames are in a vibrational alignment. This is why negativity is released consistently to get you both to union. Once you clear away what's negative and blocking you, the bond between you and your twin will only get stronger and stronger, readying you for harmonious love and a forever union. Trust that your soul knows how to best get you to the place that you want to be. Allow your guidance to lead you to the right tools, information, inspiration, and methods that will help you forward on your path. If you're here watching this video right now, you found these downloads for a reason. If you could listen more to your intuition than your ego while on this twin flame journey, you really can experience it as an endless adventure of joy and connectedness. Remember, it's in your power. The true purpose of twin flames doesn't come from a place of deficiency at all. It comes from a place of surplus, an oversoul so vast and rich in its development, a totality so whole and complete in and of itself that it could only divide itself in order to be of more service to its own essence and to the universe at large. So for those of you that resonate with the twin flame paradigm, the purpose of this connection is ascension-based and twofold: to help raise the collective consciousness of the planet through our unique service to humanity, and to break lifetimes of patterns and curses throughout lineages. A twin flame is someone who shares the exact same soul frequency as you. So the depth of connection and spiritual growth is profound as you are experiencing the reflection of your own soul in another person, which is sometimes why it can be tumultuous in nature, at least at first, because the other person is acting as the mirror to the very core of your being. And this can be so intense that it can lead to these cycles of repelling and attracting, runner chaser, because this can bring up unresolved issues and traumas and hurts of the past, which can make these types of relationships seem highly volatile in the beginning, because you're not just dealing with human baggage, you're dealing with rejection and abandonment from the light. It's a deeper core wound. Due to this unique feature of demonstrating a person's self-concept deep into the core of their being, there is a lot of triggering that goes on in a twin flame connection. And as you can imagine, these twin flames are enormous for this aspect of self to be brought to the surface in the first place, because each are healing the denied, abandoned, forgotten parts of the self through the mirrored parts that the other is showing them. And in addition to mirroring, synchronicities are another way to tell if you're experiencing a twin flame connection. Actually, the twin flame things can seem to be endless, because once again, you're dealing with the core frequency of you in another person. So the alignment of inner and outer events can be amplified from the very first encounter with your twin flame. Synchronicity plays a strong role to both activate and to bring together the spiritual awakening between each individual, and then together in your third energy. The twin flame journey can be summed up as one giant spiritual awakening after another, as it's designed to catalyze each individual on their further soul's evolution. And another thing, telepathy. This connection has a huge telepathic component, which can sometimes make this connection feel omnipresent. It's not just reserved to the thoughts in the mental body, because one's emotions can be felt. So there's a very psychic element that can be felt in this dynamic that can enhance an individual's psychic abilities. The entire electromagnetic field of a twin flame soul is awakening this ancient recognition within each other. And because of the universal law of like attracts like, twin flame connection is highly magnetic. It's not just felt in one area of the body. It's experienced in all of the chakra centers, which can create this intense magnetic pull. And the difference between this and karmic and soulmates is that in a twin flame, it's always romantic, whereas soulmates and karmic partners can either be romantic or platonic. Twin flames reflect each other's discord. Whatever is held within a person's energy field that is out of alignment with their truest self, with their soul, before they can reflect one another's harmony. Whereas soulmates typically reflect somebody's harmony. Anyone you feel this instant connection with, or you just feel like you're on the same wavelength or have this resonance, that's a soulmate. Each one has a different role to play, but it's just made to be a lesson to help your soul's evolution. We can share special forms of love and friendship with these people, but sometimes they can even be strangers. And these are the bonds in our life that give us a feeling of emotional fulfillment and a sense of belonging. And soulmate relationships can still include conflict and challenges, but typically they're a lot lesser in nature. And the difference between a twin flame and a karmic relationship is that a karmic relationship will always lead a person away from their source, their life's person, and their true desires. It actually repels someone's spiritual growth and will hinder it, whereas a twin flame will always catalyze and encourage each individual towards their soul's evolution and spiritual growth. But addiction, power games, and abuse are really common in karmic relationships. So when twins overcome these, it tends to, there's confusion there. But you'll know if you're being catalyzed towards the highest version of yourself that you're in a true twin flame connection. Whereas with a karmic, you guys are both bringing out the worst in each other. You're meant to learn lessons and move on. If people can't show genuine support, it's because there's too many shadow aspects at play in these karmic dynamics. And they're not usually deeply hidden. They're usually pretty surface level and easy to find if you just want to look for them. But transforming and transmuting twin flame relationships is totally attainable should that prospect be wanted by both parties. But there is no possibility of transmutation in the karmic relationships, which is why they're called karmic relationships. They exist to just teach us harsh lessons and just to tie up loose ends for our soul's growth towards our real purpose. And we only attract soulmates and karmics for lessons. They're catalysts in a backhanded way, and karmics will show you these patterns that are within yourself so you can break that loop and heal that affinity once and for all. So twin flames can share that tumultuousness of karmics and the passion of soulmates, but we're a completely different beast altogether. Although there are prominent stages in this connection, there's no one-size approach or outcome for anyone. You can experience the union of reunification with your twin flame, and you can still get caught in the cycles of running, chasing. You can use the connection to run from your healing. You can use the connection to propel your healing, and you can learn valuable lessons of self-love and unconditional love, therefore accelerating your ascension process. Free will is still always at play here. So I'd recommend just always focusing on your own healing and letting the chips fall where they may. And if you're resonating with the twin flame journey, make sure you're resonating from a healthy and clear place and not from a place of trauma bonding. This is the greatest love story ever told. Love has the power to change the world. If this helped clarify some stuff for you, please let me know. And I'm always here to help out for all of us on this journey to oneness together. Love you.